Hello everyone, good morning or good afternoon, depending on when you're watching this video. So what you see that I have in front of me is my notes on page 9, and yes, it's blank, just like we did for sedimentary rocks. We're going to put our characteristics of igneous rocks on this sheet. So again, as a reminder, for your lab practical in June, which is part of your Regents exam, at one of the stations you'll have different rocks, and you'll have to decide which one is igneous, which one is metamorphic, which one is sedimentary, based on the characteristics that are unique to each rock type. So just like we did for sedimentary, today we're going to do for igneous. So across the top, can everybody please write unique characteristics of igneous rocks? Okay, and just like sedimentary, igneous rocks have three unique characteristics, so three things that you will find in only igneous rocks. Okay, our first characteristic that just an igneous rock is going to have is going to be glassy. Remember, igneous rocks form from the solidification of magma or lava. So when they solidify, it can make a glassy texture. So this rock, I know it's kind of hard to see on the camera, but you can see how it shines like glass. So this would be an example of a glassy igneous rock. Okay, moving to characteristic number 2. Igneous rocks are the only ones that are vesicular. And vesicular is a strange sounding word. What that means is the rock has gas pockets or air bubbles. These rocks are the formation when the foam on lava solidifies. This is the kind of rock that you get. So here's an example of a vesicular igneous rock. So you can see that I move it closer to the camera, that you have all those gas pockets in it. So here are some, here's a gas pocket here. So you can see the different gas pockets and air bubbles in this rock. So that would be a vesicular igneous rock. And then the last characteristic that you're going to use to identify your igneous rocks are evenly distributed crystals. So what I mean by that is, here's an example of an igneous rock with evenly distributed crystals. You'll notice there's an even distribution of black, white, and gray. It's not like there's more black than white or more gray than black. And also, it's not like all the black ones are clumped up over here and all the gray ones are clumped up over here. It's evenly distributed throughout the rock. So you can see throughout it, there's an even distribution. When we start talking about metamorphic rocks, they too have crystals, but they're not evenly distributed. You'll have some clumping and chunking up with your metamorphic rocks. So let's make our to-do list of what you guys will be doing for the remainder of the period. Okay, just like your sedimentary rocks, the first thing on your to-do list is going to be to visit rocks 1 through 9. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are on the lab tables. 7, 8, and 9 are underneath the mailboxes. So number 7 is underneath second period. Number 7 is underneath second period. Number 8 is underneath fifth, and number 9 is underneath your mailboxes. You are going to pick a characteristic, and those are your choices up here from this list. And then from your Earth Science reference tables on page 6, you are going to pick the texture. So just like when we did this for sedimentary, like if you say glassy is the characteristic, glassy can also be the texture. So you might duplicate. Same thing with vesicular. If you say that the characteristic is vesicular, you can also say that the texture is vesicular. Remember, for igneous rocks, you end up writing down 2 words for texture for that one. Okay, once you've visited your rocks, then the last thing you're going to do for the period for your exit ticket is practice your igneous rock questions on Schoology. Okay, so you guys are all set. You start at whatever rock you want to. Just remember to keep a note on here, and the back of the sheet is blank if you need more room. keep a list of the rocks that you visit and the characteristics. And if you guys have any questions, I will see you tomorrow. Have a good one.